Oh, okay. Good. I was nervous that my mic was not on. I hope everyone had a great week. I'm happy that it's the weekend. Also, so regarding my song selections, I don't know if it's going to make it in the live replay because sometimes like there's like licensing issues and like people get mad and they're just like, "No, you can't have the song on there," which that's fine. I just have something on so I just don't like go straight into a stream and I give everyone a chance to like the notifications to come through. But no, I was minding my business and I found out that well, yeah, so it was like two things. So one, I was minding my own business. That's usually how my stories go. I was minding my own business and I saw that Kids Bop is like coming. I don't know, like I don't feel like they ever left, but I feel like sometimes they go viral for whatever reason. And so they were going viral for doing the Sabrina Carpenter song Tears, which I was like, there's no way they did this. And I like heard a little bit of it and I'm like, okay, I have to play this whole thing for my stream because this is absolutely ridiculous. And there's just such things as a song shouldn't be, it should not be like, it's just like, it's okay. You're a kid. You don't have to hear this song. Like, it's okay. Like, you can wait until later on down the road for you to listen to the song. You don't need to hear it right now. And then I went to go see Wicked for good. I went to go see Wicked. And while there was a preview for that, there was like a whole Kids Bop concert. And it's going to be like a movie and everything. So I'm just like, okay. Anyway, so that's why I made my choices because I thought it was funny. So today's show, let me pull up my notes so we can go over what we're talking about today. Also, everyone that voted for my poll, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Um, I appreciated everyone that voted on my poll. I really, really did because like I what was it? Yeah, like so I had like a very busy week this week. And I was just like, oh, well, if everyone's okay with it, like, I'll just do like a gaming stream because it's just easier for me to. When I say easier, I might as well say the word lazy because that's just what it is. Like, it sounds bad because, like, I'm not saying, like, if you do a gaming stream that makes you lazy. Like, if I do a gaming stream, like, for this week's purpose, it would have been for a lazy reason. Like, to be honest with you, it would have been a lazy reason. So I was like, oh, well, let me see if I can get away with it. And so, like, I put the poll out saying, like, hey, can you guys, like, look at this poll and tell me what you think about it? And, no, y'all said y'all wanted hot topics. So here we go. So, what I have on the docket today, and I don't know how long the stream's going to go for. Again, I had a week. So I ironically, like a lot of the topics today are going to be revolving around current housewives or previous housewives. So, you know, the popular show on Bravo, Real Housewives, and they have like different cities and different spinoffs and things like that. Well, I don't know what happened this week, but they have been like on the news this week. So we have Porsha Williams, who was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got into some drama. We have Kandi Burruss, her announcing that she's getting a divorce after almost 11 years of marriage. I think they were together. It'll be an article, but they were together for like over a decade in total. So that's kind of crazy. Um, Wendy and Eddie, Wendy and Eddie from Real Housewives of Potomac. So there's an update on them because like they got arrested or like a month ago or so. They got arrested for insurance fraud, and there's more developments with that. So that's coming, and we're going to be talking about that. A former housewives from the same show, Mia Thornton, got arrested. So we'll be talking about that. And two people from Jen Shah, who was another housewives. We'll be talking about her. And then a documentary coming out about Mary Cosby, which I have an opinion about that. And then last, Chrisean and Blueface update. So hope you guys enjoy the topics that I've selected, and let us just get right into it. Let me make sure that I have everything good to go. Why is it looking like that? Um, why is it looking like that? I'm kind of nervous. Oh, no, 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 that's fine. Okay, I was scared. Okay, transition. Okay, very, very scared. Awesome. All right. So earlier this week, I might as well do. I'll just keep it here so you can see her. So last weekend, so Bravo, which I think is kind of genius. Bravo has decided in the last couple of years to have their own convention. And basically, when they're having their own convention, they invite different people that have previously been on a show on Bravo or are currently on a show on Bravo. They invite them on. There's panels. So it's like reality TV con. Also, they also use it as an opportunity to promote things that are coming on through the year, like for the next year, give updates on the network and things like that. Here's the thing about the Bravo universe that people might not understand. It is, people really might think like it's really like, why do people care about these Bravo shows this much? It's a real thing. Like, people have spent serious money to go out of their way to go to these to the cast, so these housewives. I'm going to call them housewives even though some of them are not even married. But people have gone out of their way to go to see events that involves these housewives, support their side businesses and things like that. So it's a huge thing. So Porsha Williams, who she's currently on Real Housewives of Atlanta right now, she was I know one time I think she did get fired. Then she was brought back. Then I think she willingly left, and now she's willingly back. So while she was at, imagine security they'll need for BravoCon. I don't know about that. Hi, Dan. So Porsha, to me, when she first came on, she was like very like docile, like a little flower and things like that. But like there was an incident where she like grabbed someone's hair, and it was like probably like one of like the first like physical altercations on the network. Like, don't quote me on it. So anytime I see anything in the news about Porsha like getting into like some kind of like issue, I'm kind of like, I can see it. I don't know. I just don't give her the benefit of the doubt. I just don't. And maybe that's like not fair because like what she did was many, many years ago. I don't know. It's just hard for me to give her the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, so while she was on the way, I think she was on the way. Let's read the whole thing, and then we got the footage too. But the ending of the story is that she's not going to get charged for anything. But like, we're going to look at the footage because I thought the footage was interesting, which is why we're talking about it. Even though it's resolved, I do find this fucking interesting. Neighbors, the peach has been okay. The passenger and Porsha both gave their sides of the story to an officer after the flight landed. It was a lot. They both said the situation started because of the volume of Porsha's phone while viewing Instagram. However, the woman claimed that after a back and forth, Porsha assaulted her by swatting her phone out of her hand. She even says she feared that Porsha would have killed her, would have her killed. Witnesses on the flight eventually came to Porsha's defense, explaining that she never touched the woman. So this woman is saying that, hi, Hikaru. So the woman is saying, and this is like when it's serious. So for people that don't know, if you're flying on a plane, if you're in the airport, you're supposed to be on your best behavior. Okay. You're supposed to be on your best behavior. Okay. If anybody says that anybody got hit or anything like that, it is a federal offense and the FBI has to investigate. So this woman accused Porsha of physically assaulting her, which swatting someone's phone is an assault. And the woman escalating even further, saying that I felt like she was going to kill me. Yeah, that's a serious thing. So we're going to go and look at the body cam and we're going to see who we believe, which, by the way, people said that, you know, Porsha got away with it. But what does that really mean? Well, not got away with it is probably not the right thing, but like she wasn't charged and they closed the case. So here is the body cam. Make sure that we have the playback speed a little bit faster, and we're ready to go.
We're gonna stand up right here. We're gonna stand up. Who was involved? You or you? No, she was. She was. So what happened?
So the lady who was sitting next to me, I was on my phone, and the volume was up on the phone, and she turned to me out of nowhere and she said, "So you're gonna make me listen to that the whole flight?" And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." And I said,
I go, hold you. That is some Karen ass shit. That's a great way to get into the no-fly list. Exactly. By the way, this is some Karen ass shit. Are you gonna make me listen to that the whole flight? Whatever happened to, hey, do you mind putting your headphones? Do you mind using your headphones? Like, I think that's like how you like deal with the situation like that. Do you mind using your headphones? Like, really, really simple. But like, to me, like when you start off being combative, saying you're planning on making me listen to that the whole flight, you're being combative, in my opinion. You're starting off combative. That's just my opinion.
Listen to what?
"Am I gonna make her listen to my phone?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I said, "This is before we took off." Yes, even before we took off.
So you guys were in Las Vegas when it happened?
Yes. Yeah.
So they were in Las Vegas. So she was coming back from the BravoCon that I explained earlier.
The plane was on the ground?
Yes.
The door was shut? Was okay.
No, the door wasn't shut yet. People were still boarding.
People were still boarding?
She was texting me.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
Okay.
So she was like, are you gonna make me listen to that the whole time? I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." I said, "Well, it was a nicer way to say that." And she said, "Bitch."
She is right. There was a nicer way to say that.
"Don't tell me, bitch." And I was like,
Are you okay?
"I'm okay."
Okay, so now a random person is coming to ask if she's okay. The headphones are $5. If you're on Bravo and you don't have $5 for headphones, I have questions.
"I'm okay." I'm just telling him what happened.
I'm so sorry.
It's all
If
right.
there's anything I can do to help you.
You were sitting near us?
I was.
Yeah, I was just telling
I was
him.
there and I heard it was unreprehensible. The
Yeah.
woman got in your face and gave you the middle finger.
Yeah.
And was doing things that were completely kidding
She
to
was.
you.
She
I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That's why I'm asking if you're okay.
Yes, no, I
wouldn't
appreciate
be.
it.
I wouldn't be okay.
I mean, I don't know what she's claiming. She's gonna press charge saying that I hit her. I'm like, I did not hit you.
I mean, you want to continue? You want to continue, ma'am?
Sorry.
Can you excuse me?
Oh, okay. Can I get your information? Can you get your information as a witness?
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can we can I just get your information? Can I just get your information real quick? Exactly. So the lady is saying that this lady right here, the bystander, is saying that the other lady was screaming in her face and throwing the middle finger. I have to assume, and please don't judge me for this, but I have to assume that this is some Karen ass behavior. I have to assume it. I'm sorry. I have to assume. This is some Karen ass shit right here.
Please, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I was sitting 2 rows back. She did.
Oh shit, another person came in. Oh, you know this shit's bad. 2 people, they're not black, they're not a brown skin, but we got 2 people jumping in to defend her. Now, I'm going to be curious on how many people are going to jump for the woman. So let's just see how many people jumped for the woman. So far, 2 people have jumped for Porsha, saying like, I am so sorry, ma'am. I am so sorry that this happened. I am so sorry. I am appalled. Are you okay? If I was in your shoes, I would be shaking. Oh my God, are you okay? I hope everything's okay with you. Like, damn.
Not touching
No,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
You saw everything happen?
Yes.
Yes.
The guy's
You wanna-
seat had his seat reclined before the flight even took off, and I saw the entire gap. She did not touch
You didn't
it.
touch her.
You hit me in my face.
I can tell you.
I
I
said
can tell
in your
you.
face.
She did not. I could see her.
I can write my info down if you want.
say,
Okay.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, shout out to him. He got a side duck t-shirt on.
She did.
What's your phone number?
It's Yes, sir.
You have an ID?
Oh, yeah.
You got me choking. Like, seriously, like, I just never see, like, this lady must have really acted a fucking fool for these 2 people just to jump up like they have. But no, this is a fool.
Here's my ID. I also witnessed nothing happened.
Oh, like, this girl, she just showed up. Here's my ID, officer.
Sorry, I don't.
But Dan says, okay, he's going to a different con.
I'm always, I have laryngitis. My
Don't get me wrong, you didn't touch her. Whenever she started saying, I was like,
I'm like, no.
thank you.
What happened?
My name
You
is
saw anything happen?
my name is Morgan Monroe, and I never saw her activate any situation.
I never saw her activate anything at all. This is a delicate flower right here, and my thoughts and prayers are with her. I just feel like I had to come here and speak the truth on the subject. But this woman is a victim of Karenism, and I am just absolutely embarrassed.
To create a situation on board.
Okay. So
Nothing.
you didn't see anything physical?
Nothing. No, I was only a couple rows back from the first class. I could see it. Nothing happened.
Oh, it was a first class Karen. Okay.
What's your phone number?
I think this was a really embarrassing incident for someone else.
Officer, I am just so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. When I go home, I'm going to sit under the sun for a good minute or two because I just can't believe I was several rows back and see this Karen behavior. I am appalled.
Like, you can't raise that much ruckus when you want to sneak off the flight.
No, you don't do that.
You're sober now or whatever. That's not fair.
You say you saw what happened?
Yeah, so basically, the dude in front of me had his seat reclined before the takeoff and everything like that. I was,
Oh, shit. Yeah. I was just getting more information.
basically, there was no physical altercation. There was verbal, commentary kind of thing that was at a
Verbal commentary. I have to use that. There was officer, there was verbal commentary. Verbal commentary. I did not see any what do you call it? Hair movement. I didn't see that, officer, but I heard verbal commentary. I was several seats back.
normal level, and then out of nowhere it escalated in the sense of the lady to the right of her got really animated and like started screaming. About the only physical thing she did was point at her, and it for some reason that just escalated the woman to this point where all she was saying, "Don't talk to me like that."
This is them having to restrain her.
Yep.
They're literally holding.
They had to restrain the Karen. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
We saw this on the flight. We couldn't get off the plane because this was going on.
Both of them are restraining her.
Okay.
They
Thank
had
you
to
for you guys.
restrain the
I'm
Karen.
gonna talk
Just
to
ask
you.
her not to be spoken to like that.
Yeah, she just is. She
Thank
asked
you.
for
I
distance.
appreciate you.
Yeah, I have the phone number there. Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. She just wanted respect.
Thank you.
So you were saying,
okay.
you were saying you were playing you were using your phone. It was loud.
Yes.
And she complained about the loud.
She asked me. Thank you so much. She so the music, the Instagram was on, and she told me, "Am I gonna have to listen to that?" And I said, "Well, do you want to?" And she said, "No." I said, "Okay." And then I said, "Well, you know, there was a nicer way you could have said that." You know.
The Karen has not been doxxed, and I think it should stay like that. I really think it should stay like that. Like this is a total L.
And then she says, "What, bitch?" She's like, "Bitch, you don't talk to me." And I was like, "Are you okay?" From that point on, she said, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And so I said, "Oh, no." I said, "Y'all need to get her."
Who do you think you are being in first class? Who do you think you are being in first class and playing off of your phone? Off of your electronic box that's glowing and glaring at me? How dare you? You are interrupting my audio sensory. I want to sit here and read my good Reddit post if you don't mind me. Excuse me.
Out of here. Please get her away from me.
In my mind, that woman probably still reads Twilight.
And so then when she she tried to take her phone record, and she drops her phone on the floor. She's like, "You hit me! Oh my God, you hit me!"
She drops her phone trying to record her. And when she drops her phone, instead of just like taking the L of it, like she's just like, "Oh no, you have had to hit me. I couldn't be a complete whatever." I wanted to say a word, but I can't because you're not allowed to say that word anymore. But I was being a complete you know what and dropped my phone. But no, I'm going to blame you.
You just hit me in my face. Oh my God, I'm pressing charges. I want you to be in jail. Blah, blah. And I'm like, what's happening? So the stewardess
So her
comes
phone dropped on the floor. You didn't slap the phone from her hands?
No.
Okay.
So then the steward comes over, and then the steward says to her, says to me, because I say, you know, get your ugly ass out of here, because then I'm upset. Then the stewardess says to me, you know, you're an adult. You're an adult. You can't be cursing like that. No, and I said, why are you chastising me? Like, this woman is the one going crazy. So then they end up making her move to the next chair with the guy. But she was irate, so they were trying to hold her because she didn't want to move. It's like she wanted to move but didn't want to move. So as you can see, they had to pull her.
They had to restrain her. Butterfingers diva. She was a Butterfingers. Yes, Butterfingers.
She was at the window or she was at the end?
So she was in the row. I'm sorry.
She was in the aisle. And where were you? You were in the middle?
I'm at the door in first class. There's only 2 seats.
Only 2 seats. Oh, you are at the window, and she's at the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say another word, but we'll say Butterfingers.
It was just verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, how are you doing, man?
I'm not very good, sir. And you?
Good. I'm Officer Burruss.
Oh, she is so. What's her name? What is this girl's name? Oh my God. Oh my God. She is about to sit here and believe she's completely in the right, unbeknownst to her, two respectful citizens has completely threw her under the bus at this point. So let's see if anybody comes and saves this Karen.
I work in the Atlanta Police Department.
Great.
So I heard about the incident that happened, but I haven't heard your side of the story.
Well, I didn't hear my side of the story first, sir.
Well, I had another officer.
Why didn't you hear my side of the story first? Oh, she's insane. Because why do you think you have priority of the order of me getting the story? Oh, she is. Oh wow, she is a treasure. This one.
Oh, okay. Well,
Spoke to you, but I just want to hear it
and do
personally.
you think it's proper to me tell you the whole story where everybody's sitting around here, they can all hear it?
No, ma'am. If you want.
Oh, she is a full-blown Karen. She is a full-blown fucking Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Karen. We have a goddamn Karen. Let us go. Let us go. I'm going to have to change my title. I was trying to be nice, and I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I can't anymore. Porsha Williams versus the Delta Karen. I have to change my title. Delta Karen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it to a Karen. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be respectful. I was trying to do all those things, but sorry, you guys. This is officially a Delta Karen. Let's go back to the show.
You want to be private?
I think we should be private, sir. This is an assault
Okay,
matter.
you want to come over?
Yes.
Where do you want to? Yes, ma'am. Where do you want to stand?
Anywhere that there's no people.
Okay, you want to go over here?
Is there no office? Is there nothing legitimate here?
No, there's no office.
There's no office.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. What do you want to know? The whole story?
What's your phone number?
Okay, so it's censored because of.
First of all, where did the incident happen?
I was sitting in my seat
Where?
in Delta Airlines, seat number 3A, or B, I believe.
This happened in Las Vegas?
Yes, sir.
While the plane was still boarding?
No.
The plane was in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It was taking off.
Just think.
okay, so three people have debunked her story. Porsha and the two other passengers have debunked her story already, and there's picture evidence that they were not up yet and that they were on the ground.
Why the flight attendants couldn't come help me from her beating because they had to be buckled in.
Okay, so what happened?
Before I say anything, I want to know, is my information going to be given to the woman who assaulted me?
No, ma'am.
Because I'm afraid for my life.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
It's not. It's.
Let's go, Delta Karen. You're scared, Karen? You're scared?
I was sitting in my seat. She was the last passenger to come on board. So when she came on board, she said, I'm in that seat. I said, no problem. I jumped up, got far away from her so she had plenty of room. She had to put stuff in the upstairs thing. I understand that. Took plenty of time. Sit back down. We never spoke other than that. And after about 25 minutes of her on Instagram, full blast, every time she would flip, because apparently it was from a loud place, I jumped because it was so loud.
Officer, a prompt officer. I was just sitting there just enjoying my flight, and every time she swiped her screen every time the noise changed, it just jerked me, officer. I was frightened. I was scared of my life from the Instagram, sir. The Instagram just scared me. Just scared the daylights out of me. I felt so violated just listening to the sounds of the Instagram video. I don't know what to do. I had to do what I had to do. I had to defend myself because these noise officers, it was just scaring me. It scared me. It brought me back to a time in my childhood when I would run across the street and cars would go by and I'd be scared to death because they were about to hit me, and I had to tell the car, "You look where you're going." You know what? It was just a triggering flashback for me, officer, because all my life I've had to tell other people to make sure they look where they're going. That I'm the right array, officer. My life has just been such a struggle.
So I waited 25 minutes, give her time, let her do whatever she needed to do. And then I said, am I going to have to listen to that the whole time?
So that was one truth. So now I believe everything Porsha said.
And she said, do you like it? And I said, no. And she said, well, I don't like the way you asked me. I said, don't put this on me. And the next thing I know, there was a fingernail so close to my eye that I thought I was going to be physically attacked. She had I don't want to do it to you, sir. She had her hands in my face, screaming, calling me crazy.
She called me crazy.
On and on and on. So now,
well, you are crazy, to be honest with you.
The flight attendants can't come help me because they're strapped in for this takeoff. My phone is sitting.
I thought it was already takeoff. So now she just debunked. So now she just made an inconsistency in her story. She's saying that they were already in the air, but they couldn't be all the way in the air if everybody was on their seatbelts because of takeoff.
Against my leg on my lap. So I take it to video to try and protect myself. And as soon as I go like this, she takes her hand and goes like that and throws my phone.
If I was those white folks, I would apologize too, because this is a mess. We don't want to be associated with this one. Like, they made it clear. We don't want to be associated with this one.
And everybody sees the phone go down the end of the whole airplane, and the flight attendant told me he saw her knock it out of my hand. And that's assault. And
So
I'm 70 years old.
So she actually knocked.
I'm not. I was going to do a joke, but I'm not.
Phone off your
You're
hand.
damn right she did.
Okay.
I didn't drop it.
All right. All right.
But here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid she's going to have me killed.
So can you
Why?
do me a favor? Can you write me a statement of what happened?
I certainly can. I have it written down in my phone.
Can you just jot it down on this bit of paper? You want to sit somewhere private over here?
The officer knows she's insane.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Good.
What's up?
So we're actually scheduled to pick up Miss Porsha. That's why you're here?
No, man.
No?
I'm here because there's an altercation on the flight.
Yeah, she hit somebody on the flight.
Somebody hit somebody on the flight.
Yeah,
Who's Miss Porsha?
the lady who hit somebody.
So where's the flight?
They might put it on too. Okay, thank you. So she is the one that was involved in the altercation.
And where's the flight though?
Right here.
Oh, the flight is here already?
It's coming into B4.
Oh, it's coming in.
Oh, so that's the
they
beginning
didn't tell
of
me
It
that.
might
it.
be on B2. He just said that they might change the gate. But as of right now, she should be here in about 10 minutes, give or
Who's
take.
involved? 2 passengers or flight attendant?
I don't know exactly what happened. I just know the person that we're supposed to pick up got into an altercation and she has to talk to the police before we can take her. But if you arrest her, can you let us know?
Something happened on the flight I can't arrest.
Do you mind letting me know if you're going to arrest her? That'd be nice.
FBI got a call. FBI call. It's an FBI call.
So you can't arrest her.
I can't arrest somebody on the flight.
So we'll take her anyway.
No, but what I'm saying, I gotta get statement from both parties to see what happened.
That's fine.
And then I gotta call the FBI.
Damn.
And then the FBI will make a decision
Okay.
if they're gonna arrest or if you let them go.
Okay, but if they tell you to arrest her, can you tell me? That way I'm not waiting.
Then you're gonna be right here, right? So you're gonna
I have other shit to do, and I don't want to deal with this stupid shit.
be here to see.
Yeah, but my boss told me not to be too close. Yeah, so we'll let you know when you get to the flight switch gates.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm glad she's off. I take back everything I said. Porsha, you are completely innocent with this. I take back everything I said. And I'm glad I actually took the time to actually see that nightmare of a woman. I hope you're petty enough to like press charges for duress or something. Can you do something? Something. Take that Louis Vuitton she has. Do something. Cause what the fuck? But don't dox her though. We don't want doxing. Just you know, just take her Louis. Sorry, doing the time shit. Timestamp. I missed the first one. Anyways, moving on. So the next story we're gonna do is we're gonna be talking about Kandi Burruss or Kandi Burruss Tucker. But she's going back to Kandi Burruss these days. Let's go. Wait, why is it? Oop, hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. So here we go. This broke yesterday. Real Housewives alum Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker split after 11 years of marriage, a difficult and emotional time. So this is an exclusive article. So here is the thing. Before we continue with the story, this makes me really sad because Kandi, when she first started the show, she was engaged to another person. And that fell out. And it was like alluded to that fell out because, ooh, snap. Because the previous fiance and her mother did not get along at all. And he did not want to deal with that shit. And then as soon as their engagement ended, I think they still remained friends and stuff. And then a little bit time passed and he passed away. He was murdered. So then she comes back, does I think it was like the 4th season. So on the 4th season, they do a cash trip to Africa. And Todd, right, this one, was a producer of one of the producers on the show for that season. And while she was in Africa, there was like, I guess he was like some kind of like fortune teller, psychic that they were talking to. And he said that your husband's here. Your husband's with you right now. Your husband's here. And he was on the trip. And so they technically met on the show. And then after they started dating, then he stopped being a producer on the show. And ever since then, her mother has been, and the rest of her family, has been a real pill regarding him. But they were married for like almost 11 years. They developed their businesses, like, is very impressive to me. They partnered together to do different Broadway shows. One of the Broadway shows that they partnered and did together was nominated for a Tony last year, which that's a huge deal. Also, they opened a bunch of restaurants together. Now, there's also been rumors about these two. About one, there was like a rumor about there being a sex dungeon. There was like other rumors about them bringing other women in the bed. There was a rumor about one girl that was with them all the time, and that was like the designated girlfriend. All types of stuff, and they have 2 kids together also. But her mother, after all these years, has not let off on this man. So me seeing her being divorced after everything they've been through, all the specials and stuff, it's kind of, I gotta be honest with you, it's like, damn, can nobody figure it out? Can nobody stay together? Because like I said, they had all those businesses together. I felt like they were really in sync, because I feel like that's like the perfect thing that you kind of want, especially if you're very business minded like Kandi is. That's kind of what you want. You want someone that is going to build businesses with you, that's going to grow with you and all this kind of stuff. So there are freaks. Is there an issue? No, there's not. I was just trying to put context to the story because I'm going to bring something up to it. It's relevant. But about them being freaks, what the accusation was the other one, um, the person that we previously talked about before this one, Porsha accused them by saying that someone told her that these two were trying to drug and rape her. And then also one of her close friends, this one has and it's T.I. and Tiny. They have been accused quite a bit for doing Diddy type of situations, but the reason why the lawsuits did not go through is because they were able to prove that it was consensual. So that's why it was brought up. So it was brought up for a reason. Okay. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are going their separate ways after 11 years of marriage. After deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with a divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace, being the best mother I could be, and co-parenting with love and respect. I have to see if I can find this picture because I found it and I can't find it again. And it's really, really frustrating. There was like a picture. Here it is. Oh my God. Yeah, I found it. Lord have mercy. Ooh, let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Is this it? Hold on. Okay, here's a rumor. I found it. Let me grab it real quick. I am so sorry that this is so like weird. It's like, oh my gosh, like why are you doing it like this? I couldn't find it earlier. When it comes to T.I., that boy ain't right in the head. That part. I am so sorry, you guys. Okay. So let me find this picture. I tried to find it earlier. Don't you hate it when you look for something earlier and you can't fucking find it? And then all of a sudden you can find it? Okay. So I have it. Ooh, don't do this to me. We'll get to this. We'll read this after we get through this. Okay, sorry about that. What is all these fucking pop-ups? This is a difficult time. Da 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 da. I'm stepping into a new chapter, pouring into my work, my family, my own growth. I'm grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years, and I have asked for privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family. Barry is 49, and her producer husband, 52. I'm skipping shit. Husband Tucker, 52, met while filming the fourth season of Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2011 and announced their engagement in 2013. They tied the knot the following year in April. And that was also a special on Bravo. Since then, the pair have welcomed two children, son Ace 9 and daughter Blaze 5. Both also have children from previous relationships. Burruss's daughter Riley, 23, and Tucker's daughter Kayla, 29. In October 2022, Burruss told People the secret to their happy marriage was just great communication, having fun together. We have a real understanding of each other, she added. The pair have also teamed up professionally on a variety of projects, a soul food restaurant chain in Georgia, a trucking company, and a Bravo series about their family and the restaurant business are just a few of their collaborations. On November 14th, Burruss was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Bravos during the BravoCon 2025 in Las Vegas and thanked Tucker in her acceptance speech. To Todd, thank you for surviving the blogs, the shade, the rumors, and the lies, the truth, the almost fights, the actual fights, the reunions. You earned this award too, she said. The singer-songwriter who made her Broadway debut in Chicago in 2018 will make her Broadway return on December 11th. Da, 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 da. Do we care? This is talking about her achievements. previously shared with people that the former couple's career ambitions were quite aligned. We have intertwined our wants and desires. She told people, we have all these dreams that sometimes I'll be out of the box, but he'll still be like, okay, babe, let's do it. In honor of their 8th wedding anniversary in March 2022, the reality star shared a video montage featuring photos of her and Tucker together, set to her song Forever Love, featuring Q Parker, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here we go. So here's one of the rumors. This was back in September. So this is like 2 months ago. Kandi shows off public affection with Todd Tucker, a desperate bid to quell cheating rumors as alleged mistress taunts fans with promise to release multiple angles of shocking bedroom video recorded inside an Atlanta penthouse. So here is the Real Housewife of Atlanta Mongo 48 was photographed smiling broadly in a series of sun-drenched vacation shots with Todd and her children. But where was this? Okay, is putting up the ultimate display of love, loyalty as she cleans the husband, Todd Tucker, during a picture-perfect family outing, while the Bravo world braces for what insiders are calling out one of the most dangerous cheating scandals in the network's history. So this is him with another woman. That ain't Kandi. According to multiple insiders, a woman's claiming to be Todd's secret lover has begun taunting fans and bloggers with cryptic late-night posts, promising to release what she describes as multiple camera angles of a shocking bedroom footage. The alleged mistress has refused all offers of silence and settlement and is reportedly threatening to upload the material without warning, insisting she has both high-definition video and hotel security footage to prove her claims. So, yeah, like, as you can see, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Also, the fans on Reddit noticed. So let's get into that. So I was on Reddit, and I can't find it, but I remember seeing Reddit posts saying they noticed that Kandi removed Tucker out of her Instagram bio. Now, this was 6 days ago, so she just announced yesterday that she's getting a divorce. So 6 days ago, here she is on stage with her daughter and her former castmate of Real Housewives of Atlanta while accepting her award. And it says Burruss, not Burruss Tucker. And then they also noticed she's also not wearing her wedding band. And Todd wasn't there with her at the event. Checked her Instagram and no recent photos, including Todd. Did I miss something? So everyone down here is saying, like, Mama Joyce, that's her mom's name. That's her mom, is like sitting there like all excited about this. So the fans have figured this out like a couple of days ago. So they're like, there's something going on here. Then Todd, so this was a week ago. The next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. Also, here's Tasha K with her messy shit. Oh, Todd. Someone goes, I'm glad they announced that split because the way he been at my bar on dates is crazy. You know what? It's just sad. It's just sad. After deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with a divorce. So it does feel like that they were separated for a while. It does feel like that. And it kind of feels like after, like, I'm guessing one more thing happened. Like, one more thing. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I know, like, in relationships with people, like, not even marriage, just relationships with people, you're kind of like at that point where you're all like, you know what? I'm thinking about getting a divorce. Like, or not thinking about getting a divorce, but breaking up. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm almost there. I'm not there yet because I don't know if I want to be alone. I don't know if I want to start dating again. I don't know if I want to go through the whole going on an app thing. I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know. And if I get rid of this person, I'm getting rid of like a warm bed. I'm getting rid of these. I'm getting rid of the person that's going to take the garbage out for me. Whatever that person did for you, I'm going to lose my Netflix password. I'm going to lose something. You know, there's always that one. It's always that 2, 3 different things. You know, who's going to watch the kids when I want to get my nails done? Like, you know, who's going to watch the dog? Who's going to feed the fish? Who's going to feed the cat? And then they do that one thing. But this doesn't help. Like, to me, this is so messy. The next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. And it's the fact that it wasn't a joint statement means a lot to me. So, anyways, I'm not too concerned about the divorce process. Kandi wrote a very detailed, she had a very detailed prenup. A very detailed prenup. So the divorce is not going to be long at all. It's going to be very quick. Unless they did a post-nuptial agreement. And I hope she didn't. Then she's a damn fool. But if she stuck to it, she said, you know what? I'm going to keep it what we have. I don't think we need to do a tune-up. I think we need to keep what we have. Then this should be very, very quick and simple. But obviously, I feel like it's terrible, and good luck to those two, and I hope they figure out whatever the fuck they want to do. Okay. Also, you guys, what is going on with the likes? What is going on with the likes? Do you see what happens when I don't get on y'all to give me the likes? Do you see what happens? What's the tea? Where are my likes? I need the likes. It's free. It's right there. Next is the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. By the way, click that too while you're there. What's the tea? Also, if you're a replay gang, leave a comment. If you get here, I would like you to leave a green heart if you get here. If you get to this point, I want you to leave a green heart. Anyways, thank you for the likes. And I dropped one, but it's not showing up. I saw the increase. Thank you. Thank you. But no, hit the subscribe button, especially if you're liking the show. Hit the like button. It doesn't hurt. It's free. I saw it bump up. Someone hit the like button. It bumped up after I complained. See what happens? I got a complaint up in here. It's ridiculous. All right, let's go on to the next story. Now, this one's a fool. Another housewife. Wendy Osefo and husband Eddie allegedly have 40 credit cards under their names and aliases amid fraud charge report. Here's my thing. She is supposed to be a well-established professor. I forgot what the fuck he does, but he was supposed to be something too. I don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it. And I forgot what country in Africa they're from, but they're the real deal Africans. They even have his family doesn't like her family. There's tribal beef. Not kidding. Like, people in their homeland know who they are, know who their family is, and they're acting a fool here on national television. Couldn't be me. Dr. Wendy is a doctor. Dr. Wendy and her husband were arrested on October 10th on 16 fraud charges. The prosecution has now alleged that the Real Housewives of Potomac star and her husband have approximately 40 credit and or debit cards under their own names, company names, and aliases. 7 of the charges the couple is facing are felonies related to alleged false misleading info fraud in excess of $300. Yes, this is over 300. Like it, yeah. Like so, basically, they said that there was a robbery, and then one of the things that they claimed that was like stolen, it was like a ring, and there's like pictures of her having this ring. More information has come into light following the arrest of Real Housewives of Potomac star Dr. Wendy and her husband. The couple was arrested and booked on fraud charges in Maryland on October 9th. The Baltimore Banner reported on November 20th that prosecutors in the case have requested additional financial records as they argue that the pair have approximately 40 credit and or debit cards, some of which are believed to be in company names and some are under the aliases Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy. That is crazy work. That is crazy work. What is wrong with you? Like imagine with your big age with a credit card. Like imagine. My name is Eddie Hennessy. My name is Pam Oliver. Why? The prosecution claimed that the aliases and company names were a deliberate attempt to mask their identity. No shit. The couple's attorneys claimed that the prosecutors are on a fishing expedition. The outlet report, excuse me. In the court's document viewed by the Baltimore Banner, the prosecution wrote, the state expects such documentation to show a pattern of excessive spending supporting motive in this case. The state avers that insurance fraud is a financial crime, and in that the amount of debt owed by them jointly, individually, and by businesses that they own is highly relevant to their motive. In response, Eddie's attorney, Joseph, claimed that the prosecution is looking for something they haven't figured out after 18 months of investigating. The couple are next due in court on December 2nd. This is a crazy picture. But she really did the best she could. I'm sorry. I have like dog fur on my mic and it's like making my nose itchy. Sorry about that. Anyways, my thing is you have to be extremely brave to like go into a mugshot and just go like, you know what? I'm going to make this the best it can be. And just do that smile. Like that is a lot. Like me, I'm crying. I'm boo-hooing. I'm like, oh, like my life is over. I'm like sitting there, like thinking to myself, how did I get here? Like there's nothing, like no, with a lace front and all, no, making sure that she had a frame piece sticking out. I know that's right. Hours after the news report was published, Wendy and Eddie shared a post featuring a joint statement from their legal team, which I have that. So we'll read that later. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So we'll do, are we in? Okay. It concludes the Osefos have never used an alias on any financial application. This allegation is false, misleading. Such names were used for delivery of packages following their lawful purchase to safeguard the identity of very public figures. It is ironic for the state to assert or exaggerate the existence of any purported debt in connection with this accomplished professional couple. With this accomplished professional couple, due process. Hey, Dave. Due process is paramount to the administration of justice, and its breach by misleading the public with a false narrative has only compounded the harm. The defense is confident the court will prevent any further violation of Osefos' right to a fair trial. On October 17th, Osefos, I'm assuming that's how you say their name, attorney filed a demand for discovery and inspection, among other documents. She and Eddie were taken to custody on October 10th as the Westminster Police Department confirmed to People that the pair were facing 16 charges, 7 of which were felonies related to alleged false misleading info fraud in excess of $300. Per police, the couple claimed designer bags, jewelry were missing. from their bedroom during a reported burglary while they were in Jamaica in April 2024 before Wendy was allegedly seen wearing one of the diamond rings on social media. An investigation determined that the other items they said were stolen were purchased and returned to the Hold on. An investigation determined that other items they said were stolen were purchased and returned to their respective stores, and a full refund was provided prior to the alleged burglary. Hours after the arrest, a spokesperson for the couple confirmed they were back home safely with their family and in good spirits. They are grateful for the outpouring of concern and support from friends, fans, and colleagues, the representative wrote, and that they look forward to their day in court. I want to see it, to be honest with you. And then we'll get to their Instagram story. Well, their legal response. So this is their response. As the outset, police failed to properly investigate the initial burglary despite clear indications of a break-in, displaying clear bias against the Osefo family. The Osefos heard nothing but silence from the police over 18 months despite complete cooperation requests for updates. It is common knowledge that other Real Housewives cast members have also been victimized after documenting their travel on social media, yet none face this level of scrutiny or criminal charges. We believe it is deeply unjust for the Sheriff's Office and Office of the State Attorneys for Carroll County to publicly expose confidential financial information about Eddie and Wendy. What is most disturbing is that the state appears to have begun investigating only after charging the Osefos, which is a highly irregular approach that raises serious concerns about motive and fairness. The public release of the family's private financial details serves no lawful purpose and only invites conclusory opinions about a case the state is obviously still investigating. The Osefos have never used an alias on any financial application. This allegation is false and misleading. Such names were used for delivery. Okay, so this is what we're talking about, the packages. To safeguard is ironic for the state to exert due to process is a paramount to the administration of justice and is a breach by misleading the public with a false narrative has only compounded the harm. The defense is confident the court will prevent any further violation of Osefos' right to a fair trial. Then Wendy wrote, what it is most disturbing is that the state appears to have begun investigating only after charging Osefos, which is a highly irregular approach that raises serious concerns about motive and fairness. The Osefos have never used an alias on any financial application. This allegation is false and misleading. So I think she kind of just took that and just put it as a comment. Or I think this is her description. Okay, so this is what I think. And this is not, what I'm about to say is not just applies to them. It applies to everyone. And I'm gonna do big screen with this because this is like a very important moral of the story here. It's okay to be within your budget. It is okay to be within your budget. Just because you see somebody that got a big house, that got a nice house, that got a nice apartment, that got new furniture, that got a new car, buying new clothes, got a new PC, all this type of stuff, just because you're seeing somebody exerting their wealth does not mean that they paid it in cash. Does not mean that they didn't take out a loan for it or they're on some sort of payment plan. You have no idea what people are doing on the background to get these things that you're all like, oh, well, they have it. I would like that. When you see somebody with a really nice house, you don't know if they're of a family member didn't give them any cash to pay for it. You have no idea how they got that house. You have no idea. You don't know if it took a village for someone to get that house and it's just the other person's name on it. You have no idea if they went through the whole family like an offering at a church service with a pot saying, we want to help with this down payment of this house. Please put it in the pot. You have no idea what people are doing. You have no idea. So with me saying that is stop comparing yourself with other people, especially when you don't even know their true finances. Don't fucking do it. At the end of the day, when you go and you're buying shit to make yourself feel better because someone got themselves a nice car or whatever the fuck and they making you feel insecure, guess what? Guess who has to pay that bill? You do. Guess who credit that hers? Your credit. You're not hurting them. You're not. So stop putting yourself, do not put yourself in a financial position that you cannot afford. Dan Road, rich people don't spend frivolously. That's why they're rich. Exactly. Because we keep on seeing these people trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to pretend that they're somebody that they're not, and they end up in fucking jail. A housewife, Teresa Giudice. She ended up in jail. Both her and her husband ended up in jail because they were trying to keep up with the Joneses. These people that we just talked about, they're getting accused of fraud. Erica Girardi, her husband was convicted for stealing money from his clients. So like he would do these like high profile cases of like going after like big pharma and big companies, like, you know, like ambulance chasers, but like the payout is like millions of dollars. So at the end of it, the company, they probably will not pay you all at once. So they will pay the law firm the damages, and then the law firm will pay the victim a payment plan, right? So what Erica Girardi's husband was doing was he was not giving the victims the money that he was receiving from the companies that were from the settlement. So he wasn't passing that money down. He was pocketing it. And I think he went to jail. I know he was convicted for it, but I don't know if he's in jail right now. I have to look that up. But I think he was convicted for it. And then the next housewife we're about to talk about, she was stealing from old people. She was doing marketing scams. So, like, we'll just start with the next story. It's very sad, actually. Oh no. Well, we'll just skip. We'll just skip it. We'll just skip the next one because they're kind of going out of order, but that's fine. But look at this one. Where's her picture? Look at this one. She was convicted from a marketing scam that was targeting elderly people. She was sitting there targeting fucking elderly people so she could spend $1 million on a birthday party. And what's crazy is that she was doing this shit. It went on national fucking television to show all this wealth that she apparently had stealing people's money. It's just disgraceful. Jen Shah, early prison release, date revealed after alum serves 33 months. Excited to put this chapter behind. She still has to pay those people back, though. Jen Shah will be released from federal custody earlier than expected. People can reveal exclusively that the Federal Bureau of Prisons has approved a December 10th departure date for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum. The decision marks the latest reduction to the 6.5-year sentence she's been serving since February 2023 for her role in a long-running nationwide telemarketing scheme. Everyone's very grateful for the BOP's decision, especially because it means Jen will be able to reunite with her family for the holidays. It's a gift she doesn't take for granted. Jen is a really positive, hopeful place mentally. Jen's in a really positive, hopeful place mentally. She's done a lot of reflecting and a real growth during her time away, and is genuinely not the same woman as she was before. Her focus is on her family and building a healthier, more grounded life. She understands the seriousness of the mistake she made and is excited to put this chapter behind her so that she can show everyone the woman she's worked hard to become. A representative for the Federal Bureau of Prisons tells people for privacy, safety, and security reasons, we do not discuss any incarcerated individuals' conditions of confinement or specific I can't talk, release plan. Shah, 52, has been serving at the federal prison camp in Texas, a minimum security facility that also houses prominent inmates, including Elizabeth Holmes. Girl, when you come out, you better give us this tea, bitch. She reported on February 17, 2023, after pleading guilty. I'm sorry. My actions have hurt innocent people. I want to apologize by saying I am doing all I can to earn the funds to pay restitution. She's been paid $6.5 million in restitution. Ain't that some shit? Her time was cut by 1 year in March 2023 by an additional 8 months in October 2024, and again in January when her projected release moved to November 3rd. A fourth reduction came in August, moving her departure to August 30th. Look at her. I know she made friends in prison. Her hair looks cute as hell. Her hair look cute as hell. Where Shah will go on December 10th remains unclear. Under BOP policy, she may be released to her home or transferred to a halfway house to complete the remaining portion of her sentence under supervision. A final decision will be made prior to departure. Throughout her time behind bars, Jen's husband, University of Utah's football coach Sharif Coach Shah, has steadily stood by his wife's side. This motherfucker hasn't left her at all. Like, we all waited for him to leave. Like, we were like, he's gonna leave. This is like, what are you doing? Nah, he stayed. In August, Jen marked a major family milestone, celebrating her 31st wedding anniversary in a social media post to her account. It came with a photo of the pair snapped during a visit Sharif made to the facility. Lord have mercy. But yeah, that's her and her 2 kids. She's a beautiful woman, right? But yeah. Good for her. How are we doing on time? How are we doing on time? Okay, we're at an hour 12. We're doing good on time. Ooh, thank you for another like. Let me see. I have not been keeping up with my timestamp, so this is going to be a fucking mess. Oh well. Another housewife scandal. I don't know what happened. Like, if you saw the beginning of the show, you would like hear me say, like, it was like nothing but housewives that like popped up like in the news this week. And I'm just like, why is there so much housewife shit? What the fuck? Oh, I see what happened. There we go. Okay. She's from Real Housewives Potomac. Mia Thornton hit with the eviction lawsuit for owing $5,100 in rent before getting arrested for allegedly stealing $11,000 worth of furniture from the same property. Going back to what I was saying, don't put yourself in situations where you can't pay for it. Don't do it. Because this is what the fuck happens to you. And we are at a time where people are like, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. If you owe me rent, I don't give a fuck who you are, you're going to pay it. I'm not playing with you. And then the audacity, this woman took the furniture with her after not paying for the goddamn rent. Mia Thornton is in some serious mess, or should we say debt. Weeks before her recent arrest, the former Real Housewives of Potomac star was hit with an eviction lawsuit over a luxury Atlanta condo she was renting. According to Page 6, Encore Management filed a lawsuit against Mia and her ex-boyfriend and roommate. Not the roommate. The company claims the two rented a high-end unit in Atlanta and failed to pay rent. Court documents say they owed $5,100 for September, an additional $6,850 per month until judgment. Ooh. The reality star and her boyfriend did not respond to the lawsuit. Things got worse when Mia was arrested at the Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Customs officers were alerted that someone with a warrant was entering the terminal. Police reports obtained by CBS News claimed Mia is accused of stealing $11,000 worth of furniture from the same condo she failed to pay rent on. Because, like, in my mind, like, did the condo have, like, furniture in it and you thought it was yours? The condo manager told police that Mia abruptly moved out in the middle of the night without giving notice on October 28th. Body camera footage later showed Mia admitting to officers that she knew she had an active warrant at the time of her arrest. Mia recently announced her departure from Real Housewives of Potomac and revealed she was moving to Atlanta to expand her brand. Now she's facing both an eviction and a felony theft accusation connected to the same property. Ooh. Here's my thing. Respectfully, Real Housewives, bravo. Like, we're going to speak on normal people like you and I. Getting paid $50,000, like, let's just say the salary was about $50,000 and you have to film for 4 months. $50,000 and you film for 4 months. By the way, you can still work at your current job. You can still work at your current job, but you're filming for 4 months. And sometimes you have to show up to do press, and then you have to show up to the reunion. But you're going to get $50,000. Let's just say it's $50,000. For some, it's more. A lot, it's more. That's not a bad check. So I don't really understand, because, like, some of these women, like, willingly leave the show, which I get it, but they don't have shit afterwards. Look at them with this mug shot. Girl, you don't have a job and you got an apartment you couldn't afford? This shit was so tough that you took the furniture with you? Couldn't be me. Maybe she, but never me. We have one more housewife story, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. And then we're going to go back to the chronicles of Blueface and Chrisean. I literally tried. Okay, hold on. Because I do not want to. Hold on. Like, I could be wrong, but Zero furnished. But I furnished. Honestly, there was a time where I had to live at an extended stay for for 6 months. I'm gonna try to put this lady's picture up, so while I talk about her, you can see a picture of her. Cool. Okay, so this is the one we're gonna talk about. So this woman, she was in Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Okay, so I don't know how your stomach works or how sensitive your stomach is, but you might need a trash can. You might. I'm going to give you a second to get a trash can. Because, like I said, I don't know how sensitive your stomach is. I'll move forward. So this is Mary Cosby. She was on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And she was known for marrying her grandfather. She married her grandfather. Now, how does she legally marry her grandfather? Well, her grandmother was married to this man, and she passed away. Her grandmother had property, and she was a head of this church. Okay. This grandmother passed away. Right before she passed away, everything, obviously, because she was legally married to this man, all her assets were going to go to the man. So to keep the assets, they were wanting the man to marry someone within the family. Now, I forgot which one it was, so I don't want to guess. But there was a family member connected to her. I want to say it was her mom. It was either her mom or her sister. Wanted to marry the grandfather. But the grandmother said that she felt like, I think she said something to the fact that God told her that Mary should marry the grandfather. So Mary married the grandfather, and they had a son. Now, this is what's interesting to me. This happens so now there is going to be a TLC special about this church that she belongs to and that it is a cult. So we're going to watch it. Okay.
Mary Cosby is the villain that you love on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Mary's the pastor of Faith Temple Pentecostal Church.
I'm chosen.
Mary being married to her step-grandfather.
Yeah, that was her grandmother. I got to stop this. That was her grandmother and her young husband. That's him over there, married, child.
Was the only thing that people could talk about.
This was the reason that people were watching the show.
He was saying that God was telling him to marry my sister. Next thing you know, she's in his house and they're doing God knows what.
You married your grandpa, and that's it.
Feel the power taking over.
I absolutely believe that Mary and Robert are running a cult.
In the eyes of the Faith Temple Church, she is God.
But you ain't coming back unless you come for me, Uncle Dan.
What's up, man?
I'm coming through dark.
You destroy your family to put Robert and Mary first.
Mary's kink is money.
If you have skeletons in your closet, you better not join a reality TV show.
Like a puppet would do.
What do y'all think that you are actually getting away with?
It's time for people to know the truth.
The cult of the Real Housewife.
So here's what's interesting about this. I'm showing this for a reason. I remember when Cheryl's World, when Mary first joined Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Cheryl's World, which here are the videos right here. Cheryl's World was covering about this cult. She was talking about it 3 years ago. So when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, wow. I wonder what happened. Because Cheryl's World was talking about it, and she stopped talking about it because I think they threatened to sue her. But you see right here, here's some more. 5 years ago, details on why she married her step-grandfather. Mary Cosby's uncle reveals who took the life of Rosemary Mama Cosby. Mary Cosby's uncle exposes the mastermind behind stealing Rosemary Mama money in Faith Temple. It's all here. Like, she's been talking about this for years. So yeah, Mary Cosby reveals horrific stories of individual cult members, part 2. It's all here. Mary Cosby's cult member feared for their life. Mary Cosby's stepfather's, I didn't know about this one. By the way, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch. What are you doing, step grandpa? At least I told y'all to like grab a bucket or throw up. Okay, so let's go to the final segment of the evening. If you like the show, please make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, if you could hit the subscribe, that would be great. Also, I appreciate all the support. All right, let's get to the main prize. By the way, for the people that do know, I feel like no, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get in trouble. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to get in trouble. All right, let's go on with the Blueface.
Okay, let me get my next lady.
Okay, so there's this show called 20 Women versus 20 people, 20 blank versus, right? So Blueface shows up on this thing, right? So basically, like, you interview a bunch of women and then whatever. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to watch this clip.
Dang. What the hell? Wow. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Damn. Zodiac?
I'm an Aquarius.
Hey.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Same sign.
Yeah, we be better friends, for sure. You young, too. You're young Aquarius. You got a boyfriend?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
You got an ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
He still loves you?
No.
The Aquarius in me knows better.
But the Aquarius wants you to not do better.
I'm gonna swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
He said, I'm going to swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
The Aquarius in me knows better.
But the Aquarius wants you to not do better.
I'm gonna swipe left. You kind of look like my son.
Everyone's laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
They gonna know what I'm talking about.
Let me get my next lady.
Like Junior right there.
Hey, Blue.
What's up?
He said, you look like my son. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, obviously, Chrisean sees that. We gotta see her crash out.
Where I'm at. So it's probably 3 a.m. where you at. I've been just worried about myself lately, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't see me in the mix of the drama. Cause I can't do drama right now. It's not healthy for me. And I've been doing real good, bro. I'm always doing real good. As soon as, you know what I'm working on? Not letting people get to me through my son.
She's saying, I've been doing a really good job to make sure that nobody gets to me through my son. Making sure that I'm straight, I'm good to go. No one is going to, trigger me by talking bad about my son. But here I am on Instagram Live, gonna crash out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, sure. You can get a picture. And
yeah, sure, you can get a picture.
I've seen this all happen before, bro. I'm telling you, when a person think they're gonna get over on me through my son for clicks and views, bro. You get me? That's crazy. When they kept dropping your name in my 20v1 or whatever, I kept P. Like, they asked me, like, what inspires you to do music? I looked down, start thinking, like, said Blueface. I didn't think about, we beef right now, we not cool right now. I kept it G. He the only reason why I'm doing music. You feel me?
It's the this episode of Diva Stream. Evidence episode of Diva Stream. The last two.
Now I do gospel, you know, that's different now, but he the reason why I started that lane. For real. That's what inspired me. Him. Cool. Kept it G, bro. They didn't even ask about me. You went out your way to say some goofy shit. You tell her, I'm not even gonna disrespect that girl. But you tell a girl, she looked like our son.
That's so crazy. You look like my son.
I'm at the airport, y'all. Then you got try to say Junior. What happened to his real nickname? You call him Sonny. You don't call him Junior. Because he's not a junior no more. You put his last name back from Malone to... I ain't gonna hold you. I'm changing my son's name back to Malone. He don't deserve... My son's name ain't Porter no more, bro. You know how disrespectful you are? To tell some female, she look like our kid, that's why you gonna say no and...
This is crazy.
Move on. Then you look at the female, she like... ate up, like... I don't get it though. I'm tagging something too you did with the Shea Frost. A girl talk about a DNA test. She was like, that's my son. Why you ask that stupid ass question? You straight checked her. You straight checked her. Then to the next bitch in a different 20v1, you didn't check nothing. You entered a check, like disrespecting our kid. Yeah. I don't know.
I promise you there's a point to it. Just wait.
How much disrespect I'm gonna keep taking from from his father? Be honest, bro. Real shit. I asked DDG and G Herbo for advice, cause that nigga about to lose his life. Keep playing with my son.
Did y'all hear that?
Swear to God. And you're cyberbullying too. Swear to goodness. I don't want that nigga. What the fuck? The hell? I'm trying to figure out where could we come at a common ground without kid, without him disrespecting him just to get my attention. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house.
It's the telling on yourself for me. It's the absolute telling on herself for me.
And shoot him in the face. That's what I want.
Oh, God, bring that back.
And shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. That's how mad people keep making me about my kid, bro. It's my only son. Y'all pissing me the fuck off. Straight up. I'm just being honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, how long you gonna keep cyberbullying your kid? Yeah, she going to jail. Yeah, I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am.
Like, this is on live.
He keep fucking with my son. I am.
She's so. I'm sorry. This is. I can't. I gotta be honest with you guys. It's very hard for me not to take this seriously, especially since we already have a dead body who was murdered. We already have a dead body. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's already a body. We already have a body.
Cause y'all think this shit funny, clicks and giggles, bro. But it's cool. I'm gonna take a little break from Instagram. I'm gonna try to calm down. But keep fucking with my son, I'm gonna end up in jail. And then DDG, you his friend, bro. Why you not saying that to him? The way you love your kid and fight for your kid, why you not saying nothing? Y'all want to see this nigga in the grave. That's why. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Over my dead body, y'all not gonna keep bullying my kid for clip views, bro.
And then about an hour later,
Notice I don't talk about her kid, so I'm off the list.
It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You did it already. When he first came out, boom. Called him Charles Barkley. Exposed his hernia,
He did call him Charles Barkley.
which is his genitals, his penis. Now you had a twin Charles Barkley. Exposed his hernia, which is his genitals, his penis. Now you had a 20v1 telling Shorty she looked like our kid for clicks and views. But somebody need to save Blueface. Hashtag save Blueface. Don't say it now. Because when it's too late, I don't want to hear save Blueface when it's too late. You keep talking about go get your son help. Bitch, I got all of that down. All of that down by my...
She just owned up to it. She just owned up to it. Instead of saying, like, there's something wrong with my son or my son is perfectly fine. Again, she just owned up to it again.
Myself. Y'all see how he's standing up? Nigga, that didn't come from overnight. That came from putting work in with my little nigga. Fuck. Straight up.
I wonder what's making her... I gotta ask. I like how my eye popped up. I gotta ask, why is it that she's like now being more open about it? You know what I mean? Like, why is she more open about her son's situation? Because before she used to be all like, there's something wrong with him. He's blessed. God has him. Da 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 da. Now she's like, yeah, he does have an issue. Yes, I have been working with him. Yes, I've been doing this. I've been doing that. So I'm just kind of curious, like, how and why that changed. Let me do this one. Roll. Ah. And of course, if Chrisean says something, that means that Carlissa has to respond. If it is a world, if there's anything that Clarissa will do, is she will respond to Chrisean about anything and everything.
Yes, I saw the threats this morning, and I just want to make a public service announcement. My attorney just put a restraining order on her, and it includes every single person in this entire family. I can't believe Blue's friends and y'all people just letting her roam around Los Angeles threatening everybody. That's ludicrous to me. And then his supposedly ass friends hanging out with her while she threatening him. It's cool though. Y'all let her know. My attorney just put a restraining order on and I added every family member. I added family members that don't even live in fucking California. Now play with it if you
I don't believe her. You're so ridiculous.
want to. That's all I got to say for today. Happy Sunday. Jonathan is comfortable with what's going on. Just like I said when I said I wear a helmet with him. That's not a diss to him. You're embarrassed of him. Comfortable with what's going on. Just like I said when I said I wear a helmet with him. That's not a diss to him. You're embarrassed of him. We're not embarrassed.
Why? Carlissa. Why? Why?
Embarrassed of him. We're not embarrassed of anybody in our family that have a problem with mental health or they slow. We still make jokes about them. You're embarrassed because you did that to him. You're embarrassed because you smoked and drank while pregnant and you made this the outcome. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself. We're not embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you did it. Okay? If you want to be the victim, there's nobody the victim but him. If you want anybody to be mad at what's happened, you're the responsible party for this. You did this. All you had to do for 9 months was go to your appointments, don't drink, don't smoke, and try to be peaceful. That's all you had to do, and it was only 9 months. We are no longer feeling sorry for you. We're no longer giving you a victim pass, a victim card.
Oh, shit. Let me go back.
Your appointments, don't drink, don't smoke, and
it's the fact that she's like straight up like, I'll wear a helmet with them. But Mary, I see your comment from the chat. So Chrisean is 25, acting like she's 5. I think she needs therapy bad.
Try to be peaceful. That's all you had to do, and it was only 9 months. We are no
saying I'll wear a helmet with you is crazy.
Longer feeling sorry for you. We're no longer giving you a victim pass, a victim card, none of that shit, okay? This is all your fault, all your responsibility. You're a horrible fucking mother. You were a horrible pregnancy, and now you're a horrible mother. The best thing that you can do right now is go get the counseling that you need and the support that he needs, the physical therapy and the therapies that he needs. That's all you can do now, and hope for the best. And pray that God puts a healing on him and continue to be peaceful. But running around threatening people for something that you did is diabolical.
You know, that was a big word for her. That was a huge word for her. Diabolical. You know, like like when people look up like the word for the day, like on the dictionary, like I wonder if diabolical was like the word for the day. Just wondering.
Stop trying to get people to be mad at other people. You did this. All the sane mothers are mad at you. We're never going to be mad at him because he say something about how his son look. He loved his son regardless of how he looked. He ain't denying him. He ain't walking around saying that's not my son.
That is crazy. That is crazy. I'll wear a helmet with him. Honestly, the reference I'm about to use, there's going to be people that might know what I'm talking about. There's going to be a very small portion of people are going to know what I'm talking about. And everyone else is not going to know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please don't Google anything. Remain in the dark on the subject. I thought Xander and Rosie Posey were going to have a hard time when they went to high school, middle school. I thought it was going to be Rosie Posey. I thought for a fact it was going to be Rosie Posey, Xander, and the youngest of Rakata's kids. I thought that their life was going to be on hard mode. I thought it was them. I was certain it was going to be them. I was like, oh, it's going to be Rakata, like the little girl. I'm not going to say what happened to her, but not saying like it was like essay or anything, but like I'm not going to like get into like what the court document said because there's a line to things. And Rosie Posey and Xander, I thought y'all were going to have it rough. But Junior? Oh my God. Oh my God. Dan in the chat says, nah, these kids are screwed. Rackus kids are still screwed. Well, one's out the house. Well, he should be out the house because I think like they graduated from high school. I think they should be out. I would be out if I was them. Shit. But no, I thought they had it bad. Yo, imagine Rosie Posey, Sander, and Junior like exchanging notes on or like sharing stories on whose parents is like the dumbest one. Whose parent is the most degenerate one? And they're gonna like be passing around like a candy bowl. Like there was like a TikTok where they were like exchanging trauma, and there was a bowl, and it was called a trauma bowl, and they would say their trauma before dumping into the candy. Like I feel like it's gonna be Rosie Posey, Xander, and Junior at this point. What the fuck? Okay.
You had got into it with Chrisean based on her hanging out with rappers, essentially.
Nah, hell no. She had
Okay. So now we're gonna look
You had got into it with Chrisean.
We're gonna look at the next crash out. So this is what Blueface said, and it caused a crash out.
You had got into it with Chrisean based on her hanging out with rappers, essentially.
Nah, hell no. She had this thing about her where she looked like I was jealous or something. So she kind of started doing shit. My whole thing was like, once you become an artist, certain shit just is like, it's frowned upon, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, networking, dope. Take a picture, cool.
Right.
You know, get in the studio, cool. But a lot of these guys, they're not really trying to work. You know?
Right.
They're just trying to make it look like something it's not, and just basically just stake your buzz. And she just kept going for it. Every nigga, she just keeps going for it. Like,
do you know if it was true?
I'm looking like, bitch, get the feature.
Well, I was gonna say, do you know if it was true because
Bitch, get the feature.
there was this rumor that Offset hooked up with Chrisean Rock?
Yeah, they got. Yeah, she got fucked
while y'all were together.
Nah, I was already engaged with somebody else, so I didn't care. But she has a thing where she likes to make it seem like I care.
Right. So she fucked Offset while he was with Cardi.
Yeah.
Offset is Cardi B's ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband.
Crazy.
Right. The Miss Christian that
all that's bullshit.
All that shit's cat, brother. She's like one of these regular grapes on the sidewalk, bro. She's going, and there's no problem with it, gang. You feel me? It's just when you try to portray something else, that's when it becomes a problem. Like,
it's just weird that anybody who has sex with her for the rest of her life will have to see her face.
Okay, so there's that interview. Okay, if you're learning the trend here is that Blueface says something, Chrisean crashes out. Like that is the tick for tack. For this is the last crash out for the night.
You know why you not bothered the kid? Because you know we don't need you. So you trying to destroy me emotionally so I don't be there emotionally for him. You know what I'm saying? You try to bash our names, take us down together though. This is Precious kid, bro. You try to take both of us down together, bro. For real. You don't care about our kid. You pretend like you do.
I love the comments. Keep him offline.
What the heck? I didn't ask for no money when you got out. Your other baby mother did. I showed up. I showed up and gave you whatever I had on me.
You know she in a hotel.
And you know that. In spite of knowing I gotta pay for his diapers and milk and make sure he eat. I gave you everything I had on me when you came out of jail. It probably wasn't much, but it was all I had on me. So the fact that you try to run with this narrative like I'm a problem, like I won't co-parent with you, that's hurtful, bro. Because at the end of the day, he's still an innocent baby, right? You try to say you didn't want him in the public eye, but you put publicly. Okay, you didn't want him in the public eye, but you put his penis in the public eye. Make it make sense, bro. You over here acting fake calm in interviews just to manipulate a scenario. You cannot manipulate a scenario if it already happened on camera. What you did in
I need this to stop. Girl, he is 2 years old. He needs to be eating food.
$4K to both of us. You try to take me out mentally. You a smart nigga. You knew that whooping my ass wasn't gonna get to me. You know what you did? You got in my mind. Soon as that nigga knew that he had my mind, bro, it was like it was the end of the story. It was end of everything. You get what I'm saying? So for you to sit here in these interviews and act like you didn't purposely try to get my mind, and like it didn't work too. Like it worked for a little minute. It was working out. You feel me? What the heck? And then you try to make it seem like, oh, she want to be with me, so that's why she can have a baby. We wasn't together when I pulled up. You had whatever you had going on, and I had a nigga. You forgot you stalked me out for saying bigot? For fucking with a blood that's beefing with your hood? I didn't have no clue that's what it was. And you was like, you know, since it's like that, you even took it out on my son. Okay, boom. Y'all mad at me because I said I will kill him. Because how many times you gonna keep disrespecting my kid? And you his father? Yes. I would say that every time to somebody that keep trying to play with my kid. This is my kid. He can't defend himself. So yes, it's up to me to kill your bitch ass. But this was before I started spiraling out and saying shit and threatening you, your bitch ass, because you trying to hurt us. Before all of that, already gave you some money. Already said, fuck my reputation of barking. Nigga, you made me bark after you stomped me out. Like, come on, man. Like, you try to make it seem like it's not politics, bro. You fucking with the politics more.
This is the really shit. My TV show on. She killed Ronnie, no doubt.
Your kid, more than your kid. And okay, cool. If you was on street shit since the beginning, why did you post your son penis? Ain't nothing street about that, yo. Then you doing these interviews with these people with big platforms to rewrite history. You can't rewrite what's already fucking happened.
Phillips, wrap that shit up. Wrap that shit. This could be what you get. That's absolutely right, Dan.
And I'm gonna be a buck. You mad as shit that we picking up the same money. That's what it is, bro. Right when he go do a 20v1, I already locked in with the people before that I even knew about him going. I picked up the same bag right after him, bro. Boom, I'm out here for work for Zeus, whatever the case may be, bro. Had to do my confessionals. They paid me to pull up at the premiere. Guess who's pulling up at the premiere? You. You're mad that I'm back. Like I'm still at it. You hoping I dry out, bro. You hoping, like you just said. You left me in the desert to dry, for dead, to dry out. It's no drying out, bro. It's no drying out. It's no wishing on my downfall, bro. It's not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So get it out your mind. Get it out your head that I'm gonna dry out. You feel me? Then the real reason why you not really fucking with me because.
Oh no. Let me see if I can find more of the live. I thought that was all of it because that was really, really long. No, I wanted more of the live. That's it.
When he tried to.
And subscribe.
Let me start here. Blue don't want to co-parent. Like, even if when he tried to, it was all about clicks, views, and posting him and shit. I don't care for him to come get his son. He don't want that. He's talking about, oh, I can't be successful with her. No, you can't successfully control me anymore. That's why you don't want to have nothing to do with me or the baby. And then while you gonna go pick up money, I'm picking up the same money right behind you. Right behind you. So you feel like there's no need for you to help out, pitch in, or be a dad. You do these interviews trying to clear up your image and while smutting mine. That's not gonna work, buddy. I got receipts. Like, what? What the heck? Why you keep saying you...
Dan in the chat says, imagine co-parenting with this. He's not. And then Dan followed up with, I can't blame him. Yeah, he's not. He's not co-parenting with this. No one is co-parenting with this. So that's what I said a couple streams ago. Is like, who's gonna want to deal with this shit?
You trying to co-parent? You don't even call for, and it's crazy because I'm glad you don't bother to pitch in and nothing with him because he don't need a father like you. Like he don't need you as a father. He don't. You better off not here on earth. We did it 2 years without you. We can do it for the rest of his life without you. It's not that big of a deal. But when you dress up something like you ain't mad that I'm picking up the same money that you picking up, come on now. Like you sound dumb and shit. Like y'all, you sound really dumb. I can't get with no program that got nothing to do with Christ. For real. Like y'all thinking I want to keep him from his dad? That broke my heart for real. It did. It really did. 'Cause I was the only person that brought the baby. And then it's crazy. I kept asking, you want me to leave? You want me to leave him? Holy Spirit was like, don't leave your son, but don't keep your son. I'm like, don't leave my son. So then I seen the cameras and I seen how I can be picked apart and how he could be in harm's way for clout, right? So I asked Blue, I said, I even go against what God told me.
What's even crazy is, wasn't it like the last stream, like she did an Instagram live saying that she's not going to be on Instagram? Or was it like during this one that she said that she was going to take a break off social media and here she is again? Like, it's just nonstop. It's nonstop. This lady is nonstop. It's nonstop. She won't get it. This is going to be her. Even when people stop watching, she's going to keep doing this. This is not going to stop.
Like, so I just leave the baby. I really don't want to be a part of any drama. I don't want to be the reason why you can't see your kid. He like, please stay. Like, just don't go back and forth with them. That was an option.
Dan for the chats is saying the wild part is she broadcast this shit. She's the reason people are hating. She said those things. Exactly.
That was an option. The niggas he talking about and all that. Why you keep bringing up Cardi and Offset? Like, they going through enough, bro. You still stuck 2 years ago on a lie that Ben said it never was what it was. You want to continue to bring up trauma to stay relevant. Like, stop trying to dig yourself out of a grave. You already did. Nobody already not with you, bro. So to keep trying to dig up shit, then you talking about a that obviously don't bash their kids. I don't know what he do in his free time or what he do to Cardi. It's none of my business. But you speaking on them like you doing any better than them. You're not doing better than nobody you talking about. You're not doing better than me. You're not doing better than Cardi. You're not doing better than Offset. So all these motherfuckers you're using to like get up on something or like speak up on something, it's like it's pissing me to fuck off because it's like this is what you do. You try to put me in a box where nobody fuck with you, right? So you try to drag me into it. Then you try to lie.
It's the baby crying in the background for me.
And say I'm keeping your kid because I want to fuck with you. No, you just don't want to fuck with me because I fuck with a blood and he's some fine shit. That like I see it was any other nigga. You ain't trip about any other nigga but this new nigga that I got. Like and it's weird as hell because it's like.
Does anybody believe that she's with anyone? Because I did find the video of her saying that she wasn't getting married anymore. I did find that video, but I was just like, no, I'm not going to play it because, like, who cares? Because, like, in a couple of days, she's going to say shit like this, saying, like, I got a new person. Like, does anybody really believe that she's with anyone? Like, who in their right mind would stick their dick in this? Who?
You don't even worry about our kid or what we got going on to even be there for our son as a parent, co-parenting. The only person in the way of co-parenting is you. You smoking K2. You was on a 50-50 yard. Everybody trolling you for being in jail.
Like, honestly, Dan, like, people was making fun of the Vickers and Pantsu and stuff. Honestly, once they got out of their situation, they got off the internet. They got the fuck off the internet, and we don't really hear shit from them. That's one thing. So, you know what? Like, I have to take it back. Those kids do have a chance. No shade.
Now you're trying to drag motherfuckers in the gutter with you. Then you try to keep using my name, using other people's name that's doing better than you to what? What are you mentioning Cardi for? What are you mentioning Offset for? What are you mentioning them motherfuckers for, bro? That bitch put you on. Nobody was fucking with Blueface till Cardi jumped on Tatiana. So how you on a bitch that put you on? That was the first bitch that fucked with you in the industry, bro. Nobody was fucking with your offbeat ass.
That was mean.
Then y'all paid for that shit. She didn't even fuck with you. She got paid, bro.
Well, people do get paid for features, so that's nothing new.
You not that guy. You didn't hit. She put your bitch ass on, and now you trying to play with her. How you playing with a bitch? You can't even see, like, you can't even sit in the same house she's sitting in. How are you with a bitch? Like, you can't even fuck with her. You can't even fuck with her. I'm sorry, you can't. So now you trying to put me where you at with these people that you just mad because you mad that she put you on, but you not where she at. So
Dan says she thinks she's too good to put the fries in the bag.
You continue to keep dragging on it, and then you dragging on it that did more than you ever did in your lifetime too. Offset is shitting on you, Blueface. I'm sorry, he is. Cardi B is shitting on you, Blueface. I'm sorry, they is. And that's why I rely like separating myself from industry friends, industry following, all that shit, because at the end of the day, I'm praying for everybody. I wouldn't no smoke with anybody. I'm not picking no side, red nose, blue nose. I'm a girl. Then what's really throwing me really left is how y'all booking me with this. So now I can't even run from this. I was making my money over here. Now he over there too.
So are they about to link? So from this, what I'm getting is, are they about to do bookings together? So there's going to be more stuff coming down on the pipe. If she's saying, now I can't make my money separately and now you're booking us together, that's making me think that there's something coming down on the pipe. That's making me think that a deal was signed and now they're booked doing something together. She did say in the previous video that she was working with Zeus again, so I'm guessing that she fixed that relationship with Lemmy. So she is with Zeus again. So the whole, I'm not fucking with Zeus anymore, it's demonic, I don't need the money. She went right back to them. And now she's saying that she has to do gigs with Blueface again. So now I'm thinking that there's going to be a show. Now, if you missed the first time I talked about them, like go back to the first stream where I talked about them. I explained the backstory of them doing shows together at that stream. So I don't really want to repeat it. Like, you miss a show, you miss a lot. It goes back to what I was, God damn it. Like, they're going to do a show together. Okay, let me read the chat. Wait, Dan says, wait, she doesn't want the smoke. Mrs. Death Threat Weekly. Maria in the chat says she needs to be a baker, acted at this damn point. Dan wrote, Diva, something already came down the pipe. That's what led to this whole issue. Hikaru for the chat says she's making my head hurt. Dan wrote, that's the core issue. Marie says she's going to end up having to see. I don't know. Look, what I'm about to say is not me asking for it. I'm not, because you shouldn't ask for stuff like that or try to put it out there in the world. I don't know how she still has her son. I don't know how she has her son. I don't know. I don't know if CPS is just like can't catch her because she's moving around too much. She is on the plane a lot. So maybe that's it. Maybe CPS can't get a hold of her because she's moving too much. Or maybe she has enough money and she has a lawyer that's like telling CPS, oh, it's just the internet. Everything's fine. Here's the paperwork. I am working with him. Da 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 da. Like, I don't know how she's getting away with it. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Dan says, I didn't want to say it, so I thought it loudly.
How you at the premiere with the baddies? How? You couldn't get another channel. How you at the premiere with the baddies? How?
Okay, so he just showed up. So they're doing a premiere for the new show. It's called Baddies USA, and he's at the premiere. So he got paid to show up to that. Oh, they're gonna record. The cameras are gonna be up. The cameras are gonna be up for sure.
You couldn't get another check. Okay then, bro. You need the money, just like how I need the money. You won't see Cardi.
Y'all both need the money because he was in jail for like over a year. You apparently have been struggling financially. There was leaked DMs about you going to Lemmy asking where's your money at, and he wouldn't pay you, and now here you are singing and dancing for a check again for him. I don't know how you apologize for Lemmy, but here you are again. Chucking and jiving for that check again. What a mess.
And Offset on Zeus. Unless they paying a half a ticket or a ticket. And that's a $500,000 or $1 million. You can't compete where you can't compare, bro. So for you to keep dragging niggas in the fucking interview, keep name dropping like that shit don't already play. Like, come on, my nigga, that's weird. That's weird as shit. And then you see the bitch going through so much. You just weird. Y'all weird as it's like you and then you say you a crip but online snitching. Trying to fake dry snitch, lying. How the fuck you fake snitching, lying? Like that lie, that rumor came out 2 years ago. What the fuck are you still talking about it for, bro? What are you talking about it for, bro? What are you talking for, bro? You don't make Cardi money. You don't make Offset money. What the?
Oh, the stream's about to end.
Doodle
So you
and
might
scribble all over your
the stream's about to end, so you might as well wait till the replay.
face. You need to go to the mental hospital, yo. And you need to go to rehab to get off the too. You really do. I'm starting to think you're still on that shit. I thought you was getting off of it. You know, your body weeded off whatever you was doing in jail.
What a fool. What an absolute fool. Unfortunately, unless y'all tell me to stop, which y'all haven't yet, I will keep y'all posted if anything else happens with Chrisean and Blueface. Pretty sure there will be more developments. Don't see that stopping anytime soon. There was also something with Hazel Lee, like we talked about it last week, but it was like so light and so little. I was just like, no, I'm not bringing this up. What's weird is your whole grown ass at 25, like Marie keeps on throwing in this woman's age. That your whole grown ass at 25 is on the internet fighting with your baby dad who is 28. Like, please, both of y'all get off the internet for the kid's sake. They don't give a shit about that kid. Do you guys want to end it, or do you guys want to look at like a clip? I could like be more organized, but Blueface's manager has gone on Vlad TV and has made several comments about Chrisean. I thought they were interesting, but if you guys are interested in that, just let me know, and I can like kind of like go through the interview to see if there's like anything for sure that I find interesting. I have been seeing clips, and it's just. The reason why I didn't bring it on this stream is because literally everything Whack 100 is saying is what we're all saying. So it's just kind of like, why play it? Like, why? Like, you know, like, I don't think we need validation for our feelings. Like, we're all seeing the same thing. She's crazy. Okay. It's very suspicious that the guy that wants a paternity test for her son is now dead. That's suspicious. She keeps on going on the internet saying that people that keep on crossing me end up dead. That's suspicious. So, like, Wax saying stuff like, I believe she was involved with Ronnie's death. Okay. Do you have anything else to add, sir? Have you gone to the cops? Do you have evidence? Is there going to be any justice for him? Like Chrisean getting her ass put in a mental hospital for the shit she is putting on the internet. Like this kid is going to hate them both at this rate. It seems superfluous. Yeah. Like this is the same ass shit I told my brother to avoid with the next bitch. Marie, just have him watch my last 3 shows. I've been time stamping them. I'll be time stamping this one when I get off. So everyone knows what parts to go to. If you want this part of the show, go here. If you want this part of the show, go here. Is she grading a book titled If I Did It? Joke's on her. The title is taken. Yeah, just show your brother Chrisean rock, and I think that will cure things. Let me see what the likes are before I end the stream. I guess. Oh, another like. Thank you. I guess. Like, if the bitch thinks she is an angel beyond her mortal body, fucking. Anyways, so if y'all could do me a favor, after the stream ends, if everyone that's watching right now can go in the comments and put in a green heart, that would be great. And if you haven't already and you get to this point, make sure you hit the like button. And if you also haven't done it yet and you're enjoying this content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification. Next week is Thanksgiving. I can't promise y'all if I'll be on stream or not. I cannot promise y'all. I don't see why not. But I will put out a poll this week, and you guys tell me if you guys want to see me the day after Black Friday. You let me know if you want to see me. If I get enough people to vote to say they want to see me, then I'll come back. I'll come on this Saturday. If not, then I'll see you guys the following Saturday. But so I will let y'all make that decision if I will be on next week. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I will see you either next week or the week after. Bye.